Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the 12th through the 18th of March. Had to think a second. 2023. I hope you guys are doing really well. I'm going to take a second like normal to remind you that this is a general reading and it may not resonate with everyone, so take only what resonates for you and leave the rest for someone else. Also, keep in mind the energies can reverse or flip-flop, and that's not unusual in a general reading. Please do not try to force yourself into a story that is not for you. So let's get started. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Cancer? Oh, almost burnt my card there. All right, Ace of Swords. We have the Page of Cups reversed. And we have the Moon. That is you in the major arcana, Cancer. All right, so I feel like you may be wanting the truth about something. It could be that you are going to communicate with somebody or you're waiting for them to communicate. I also feel like you are strongly connected with Spirit during this week, during this time frame. And I feel like you may be getting a message that's going to clarify something for you, some sort of spiritual message. Now, sometimes people say, oh, well, how will that come? I don't know. It could come through many different ways. Like you could turn on the radio and hear a song and there's something that sticks out for you. Somebody could say something or you could read something. You know, Spirit speaks to us in many different ways. You could have a dream that you know is not just a dream. So be aware of this, because I do feel like a lot of you guys are very deeply connected right now, and there is a spiritual message that's coming for you or towards you, because there's something here that you're kind of in the dark about and you need that clarity. It's coming. It may have to do with a love offer that has yet to come to you, or it may be a love offer that was you offered love to someone and it was refused, or it could be a love offer you're holding back. Whatever this love offer has to do with, it's very chaotic. It feels chaotic emotionally. For some of you, you're holding back from starting something new with somebody because you just are so unsure of yourself right now. And you feel that, you know, it's just not a safe world. Like you've gone through enough that you feel a bit unsafe. Like there's just wolves around every corner. So you may be holding back and not giving someone a chance here. I do feel like there's going to be clarity brought in, though. Let's see who might be in your energy. You're in more of a powerful position here, Cancer, than what you know or what you believe. Like, I feel like you don't really realize the power that you have right now. Show me who's in Cancer's energy. All right, we have the Eight of Wands reversed. We have the Knight of Cups. And we have the Two of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so this person is feeling blocked. Some of you, you've blocked somebody and they're wanting to come forward now and offer love to you. And you're hesitant about this. I can see it. They may feel that, you know, this could be somebody that chose a different path. They may have chosen another person, or they may have just chosen a different path, but they're feeling extremely blocked from your energy and they're really wanting to offer you love, but you're kind of holding back. You're not like available to them, and they feel this. They definitely feel this. Some of you like blocked them on social media, or, you know, you've just made it very clear. I do feel like this is somebody that you haven't been talking with and you would want to talk to. Let's see the energy between the two of you. Five of Swords. Yeah, there's been conflict here. Somebody may have been in their ego as well. I don't know why I heard it, but I just heard all roads lead back to you. That's kind of beautiful, actually. All roads lead back to you. But there's conflict here. I don't know why I got that, but because that has nothing to do with that card, but I did hear it. All roads lead back to you. I don't know if that's your thoughts or theirs, but somebody's thinking that. The Five of Swords is an energy where there's been some kind of ugly interactions. So I do feel there's conflict here. I feel like there's definitely been some ego, some pride, and possibly on both sides. I have to be honest with that. Let me see what's affecting this connection. The Four of Cups. Somebody failed to recognize this connection. They didn't see the love that was there because they were too focused on their past. I feel like it's the person in your energy. It could be you. But I feel like you're kind of bored now with this whole thing. Like, been there, done that kind of energy. It's, I feel like you're ignoring this person, they're ignoring you, but yet you're still, both of you, somewhat focused on each other, like energetically. But in the 3D, neither of you are really acknowledging the other. Let's see the outcome at the end of the week. Eight of Cups. Yeah, walking away. Walking towards what fulfills you. Yeah, I feel like that's your energy. I feel like you're looking for what is going to fulfill you. And if that means walking away from this situation, this person, and not choosing them, then that's exactly what you're going to do, because you want to feel fulfilled. All right, so bottom of the deck, you look at that. It's the Nine of Cups. So you're walking towards this Nine of Cups. Now, right now, it's in the reverse, which makes sense. It's underlying energy, and it tells me you're not feeling fulfilled right now. By the end of the week, we see you walking towards that fulfillment, which will bring this card into the upright. So, all right, let's clarify. Why is the Ace of Swords here? I'm hearing somebody saying, I just want peace. That makes sense. Knight of Cups reversed. Now they have it in the upright. The Hermit. Nine of Swords. And the Two of Wands. They have it in the reverse. So, yeah. I feel like you've been in hermit mode. You've been looking for answers, searching for answers. I feel like you're not in connection with this person. You're not talking with this person. And I feel like this person has caused you a lot of worry, a lot of grief. And that's why you pulled back. Because at one point you wanted something with them. You were headed in their direction. Some of you were willing to move, to relocate. You were choosing this person, but there was so much difficulty in this connection. And I feel like at this point, you're choosing you. You're turning them down. Let's see, why is the Page of Cups in reverse? Yeah, this person has caused a lot of grief. And they know that you've kind of, cut them off here. All right, we have the Two of Coins, Four of Coins. You are still energetically holding on to them, but you're extremely guarded. You're kind of closed off, and you're not intending to reach out to them. And I do see you're trying to regain your balance here. Some of you may be considering juggling this person and someone else too. But if you do, you're not going to be giving a whole lot to this person. So some of you have met somebody new, and you're holding back from that, and because you know that you're still energetically holding on to this person a little bit. And so you may be considering, you know, your options here, the person from the past, because they're trying to come in. Or do you open your heart to new love? Because you understand that not everyone is this wolf energy, you know? Not everybody's a wolf in sheep's clothing. Let's see the moon. Why is the moon here? Oof. Yeah, some of you are actually thinking you might be entertaining more than one person right now. All right, we have the 6 of coins, and we have the 10 of swords. Yeah, there's a little confusion here. So, like I said, some of you are thinking about entertaining both parties. And you know what? If you don't have a ring on your finger, and you're not in a relationship that the two of you have said, yes, we're exclusive, then you have every right to entertain as many people as you want. I do feel that confusion is going to clear. And I do feel that you're going to bring about an ending here with one party or the other. I feel like a lot of you have options here. You have somebody new that's trying to come in. And for some of you, they haven't entered yet, but they will. And you're kind of holding back. You're very guarded because you've had such a difficult experience. And it's been painful. It's been painful, no doubt. And at the same time, I feel like this person may be trying to come back in, and you're weighing up your options. You will make a choice is what I'm seeing. Let me see, why is the 8 of Wands here in this person's energy? Yeah, you're not talking to them. They don't have clarity. They feel blocked off from you, blocked away from your energy. All right, we have the Ace of Swords reversed. We have the 5 of Wands reversed. They want to end this conflict. They definitely want to end the conflict. They want to talk, but they're holding back a little bit here. And you're definitely, you've got them like, you've got the Heisman. You're no. Why is the Knight of Cups here? But they want to end the conflict, but they're not clear how to do that. All right, we have the Star, Aquarius energy, and the Page of Pentacles. They're hoping that you will allow them to offer this. They're so hopeful. They're hopeful. They want to end the conflict between the two of you, but they lack the clarity on how to do that. They're feeling blocked, but they want to offer love. They may text you. It could be a text or something tangible. They're planning how to come forward, how to bring in this love offer. The Page of Pentacles is a planning card. They're trying to figure out how to do this. And they want to do it in a balanced, emotionally balanced way, and they're hoping that you will accept it. Why is the 2 of Wands in reverse? Okay, we have the 9 of Coins reversed, and we have the Queen of Wands reversed. Yeah, they feel like you're not choosing them, and they feel that now they're ready for this relationship. Maybe they felt like they weren't before, but they're not taking action on it. That's the thing. They're in this planning stage, and honestly, they need to kind of get up off their rear end and do something, because the way it appears is that they just are planning. I don't know what to do. You know, do something. You got to do something, cross watcher. Because I can guarantee you, if you do nothing, then you're going to get nothing, because you're pretty much going to get what you give. And take a risk. I mean, at least then you know. But in any event, yeah, they're making a decision, but they're wishy-washy on the decision. They know they can't treat you as an option at this point. They do feel ready for this connection. In the past, they may not have been. And I will say some of them are not completely single yet. Some of them know that you went in another direction because they were not single and you were not going to be an affair. So let's see why the Five of Swords is here. I feel like that's what this conflict was about. Yeah, Four of Wands reversed, Three of Cups. Yeah, they may have been trying to put you in a third-party situation. Now, keep in mind that it didn't even necessarily have to be a person. They could have been a workaholic. Their third party could have been, you know, working too much. It could have been drugs, alcohol, family even, that, you know, they just didn't put you first. You know, they weren't giving you equal time with someone or something else. But a lot of you, they were in another connection. And while you were choosing them, they were still going back and forth. So the conflict had to do with them ending something, a marriage, another committed relationship, and now they want to reconcile, but they don't know how to go about ending the conflict with you. So they may contact you and just say, hey, can we go out or can we meet up? Why is the Four of Cups here? All right, we have the Magician and we have the King of Wands in the reverse. You're manifesting here. You're manifesting, though, new love as well as this person. Yeah, but you're not playing your hand. You're not showing that. Because you are still holding on to this person, but you're kind of, in your mind at least, you may have other options, or you may be opening yourself up to look at other options. So I think you're manifesting love. You're manifesting what it is that you desire, which is a good energy. It is a good energy. We do have the sign of Aquarius is here. We have strong fire sign, which would be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. I see Gemini as well. This person, again, they want to bring that love forward. They're planning. They're hopeful, but they're not taking action. They're not doing anything about it. And so the appearance that both of you have is that each of you is ignoring the other. And you're both very actively tied to each other energetically, but in the 3D, you're ignoring one another. Which really makes me say, come on, guys, do something. You could be dealing with somebody who is a karmic as well. Keep that in mind. Okay. All right, let's get your outcome. Okay, we have the Page of Swords reversed. We have the Five of Pentacles. And we have the Five of Swords reversed. Yeah, I feel like you're going to leave this person out in the cold. Because you have felt left out in the cold. I feel like you're gonna walk away from this person, and I feel like, you know, they want to end the conflict. It's going to be hard on their ego. This person has a lot of ego, and I think it's going to be really hard on their ego. It's going to cause them to feel insecure. It's going to bring out their inner bitch. Because I can see that they feel very rejected here. They feel defeated. They feel rejected. They feel like it's brought up insecurity for them. And it's making them feel like not confident about themselves. On your side, what I'm seeing is that you may even cut off communication. Yeah, there's a sense here of that there's something that you don't know about this ending, this painful ending. So there's something that you're lacking knowledge in, and that may be what Spirit is going to bring to you, that message. So there's something that you don't know about this ending. And it includes whatever it is that they were putting in front of you. There's definitely this energy of there's an aspect to this ending that you're unaware of, that there's something you don't know. But I do see you walking away from this person. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands. So I feel like you're waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for things to get good for you. And if that means you walk away so that you can satisfy yourself, that's what you're going to do. You're definitely putting yourself first now. And this person, I don't think they believed that that would ever happen, that you would always be there for them. And you're kind of teaching them a lesson here. It looks like a karmic lesson for them. It's really going to rock their world, I'm telling you. So, it's rough for them, but empowering for you. All right, I'm going to pull an oracle card. They may be getting back a little bit of what they gave to you. So I don't think any of you are intending it that way, but that's how it's coming across. It's not only about being right. Interesting. In all tests of character, when two viewpoints are pitted against each other, in the final analysis, the thing that will strike you the most is not who was right or wrong, who was strong or weak, who was wise or foolish, but who went to the greater length in considering the other person's perspective. Don't you agree? The universe. So there's something you don't know here. I would encourage you to hear this person out. I'm not saying that you should act any differently, but I would encourage you, because I want you to think of it this way. If this person does work up the nerve to approach you again, that takes a lot for somebody to do that, especially when they've been blocked or you're not listening to them and you're not talking to them. It takes a lot for someone to do that. So the reason I say hear this person out is because if you've ever been in that situation, it's difficult to approach, somebody who has these walls up. And if you were in the other person's situation, you would want to be heard. It doesn't mean that you're going to do any differently, but at least be kind, because that's a reflection of you, Cancer. And your character is not defined by someone else's actions. So, at least consider the other person's perspective here, because you've already gone to great lengths. I've done readings for you guys for quite a while, and I feel like you are very giving, but remember that it's difficult for anyone to come forward and approach, and kindness is never going to be the wrong road. All right, enough preaching, but I hope this has been helpful. And if this has resonated for you in any way, please hit that like button. And also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. I would really appreciate that. Until I see you guys, either if you get the bonus again, some of them are giving you a run for your money there, or if I see you in your regular weekly reading. Namaste.